Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give my review over Married to Medicine. So basically, let's go ahead and get into it. I put Simone's house is filthy. These niggas. We'll talk about more. We'll talk about Simone and her kids and her husband all living under one roof again, because we all know at one point they were living in separate houses. Yeah, we'll talk about that more next week, because I saw a clip from next week's episode, and we'll just talk about that more next week. Alaura, I put Alaura is gorgeous. Alaura is absolutely gorgeous. It's so crazy how these kids literally grow up in front of our eyes, and like we don't even realize that they're growing up. Like, it is true what they say, these kids grow up overnight. Like, Alaura literally looks like a teenager. Like, just last year, Alaura looked like a child to me. She looked like a little girl. Now Alaura looks like a young girl growing into being a young lady. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, this is so weird. Like you could tell, like, when they showed the clip from last year, like, she was 12. Now she's 13. She's officially a teenager. She looks like it. It's just so weird to me how, like, you could tell she still had, like, the little baby fat on her. Not being funny. And now it's like she's like a young lady. Like, oh my God, this is so cute. She's absolutely gorgeous. She looks like a Disney character. She looks like a Disney character to me. She has the big eyes and just a face. She's so pretty. Anyways, Dr. Heavenly, she wants to spend more time with Alaura. Alaura is pretty much at that stage now where it's like, girl, you come home straight from school, you say, hey, go into your room and close your door. That's what Alaura is probably at now. That's what she's probably going to continue to be. Dr. Heavenly just has to accept that her baby is growing up. Like, it's no more than those days are going to be numbered. You know, let's go out. Oh, I'm so ashy. Let's go out and have get our nails done. Next year, Laura is going to be asking for the money to go get her nails done with her friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think a lot of things are about to change. Dr. Heavenly, she's already been through this before, but she considers Alaura, with her sons growing up and going to college, but she considers Alaura her best friend. So I think this may hit her a little bit differently than the way it probably hit her with her boys, if she felt anything. I'm sure she did. But anyway, so Dr. Contessa, let me get my drink now. Dr. Contessa, listen, okay, let's get into Dr. Contessa and Scott. Dr. Contessa is on her way home from Nashville. Dr. Scott tells the kids, y'all do more work than what mommy does around here. Oh, okay, that was a dig. She hadn't made it home yet. She was on her way home. Dr. Contessa stops by McDonald's. Dr. Scott is cooking food. Wow. I think feeding the kids. Anyways, Dr. Scott had already cooked. That food looked good as hell too, I'm not going to lie. He already cooked for the kids. Dr. Contessa makes it home with the McDonald's. She walks into the house and the kids run up to her. She loves on the kids, hugs on the kids, kisses on the kids. Hasn't walked over to Scott, gave him a hug, gave him a kiss. She pretty much gets to fussing about how the house looked after Scott had got into her ass for stopping to get McDonald's. Now, this is how I looked at it, either two ways. Either Contessa stopped to get McDonald's because, one, there's a chance that she probably thought the kids hadn't ate, and yes, she should have asked, but I don't think that Contessa would have stopped and gotten McDonald's if there wasn't a chance that the kids hadn't eaten that night. So I'm sure there have probably been a couple of times where the kids probably had not ate, and so she was like, well, let me just stop and get something to eat because the kids probably ain't ate. Yeah, she should have asked, but at the end of the day, like, I don't think that she would stop and just get McDonald's if she didn't think the kids hadn't already ate, because there's probably a chance that that has happened before. That's why she stopped. You see what I'm saying? Hold up. He called. Now I thought this was fucked up. He called the fact that she wanted to basically better herself a harebrained scheme, because she mentioned that she told him, let's just move to Nashville. Now this is how I look at it. Like, from what I understand, they say Contessa is only gone for what, 2 or 3 days a week. So 2 or 3 days a week. I just feel like at that, look, them hoes need to get a nanny. Like, if you are that stressed out and all over the place, you need to get a nanny. It's that goddamn simple. You had one before, so why can't you get another one? If you could afford a nanny before you got on Married to Medicine, bitch, you can afford a nanny now that you're on Married to Medicine. And if Scott, if you're that stressed out, you need to go seek some help. Or Contessa, you need to go do some interviews to get you some help, because clearly it's too much. And I think it would be too much for anybody. And this is another thing too. People think that just because you're a woman that all of a sudden you have it together. These women, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny, because I know a lot of women watch my videos. Y'all be stressed the fuck out too. And don't lie. For some reason, women feel like I have to have it together. I have to keep my house together. Baby, those kids be working y'all nerves. That's why y'all be running around there, stressed out, hollering at your husband, having to clean up every 5 minutes, yelling at the kids, trying to cook, start the dishwasher. Somebody done broke their arm. You got to go to the hospital, come back because you forgot the goddamn chicken was frying on the goddamn stove. So it's a lot that goes on, but for some reason, people think that women are the ones that just, a woman can do it all. No, a woman cannot do it all. Okay? And bitch, if you can afford to hire a nanny, then bitch, I would suggest that you hire a nanny. I think that would solve a lot of the problem. Because the problem is basically Scott is doing what a lot of bitches do, pretty much. Okay? Anyways, Dr. Scott basically is like, bitch, I'm done. He goes into the room with his drink. He grabbed that drink, though. I know that much. Hold up, y'all. Okay, so I put what she ordered at the drive-thru. First of all, I think I was more pissed off at the shit that bitch ordered, that Dr. Contessa ordered through the drive-thru. That bitch had 3 hot cakes, some french fries, some nuggets, and what? Bitch, who are you feeding and what are you feeding and why are you ordering all these different types of food and who is this going to? Anyways, child, Dr. Jackie and Heavenly go out to dinner. Pretty much, Dr. Heavenly brings up the fact that Mariah called her out, about the whole slip thing. Dr. Jackie claims she didn't know what Mariah meant. I honestly think that Dr. Jackie knows exactly what Mariah was saying. I think that Dr. Jackie was doing that nice, nasty, making Mariah look stupid. Still in that restaurant with Heavenly, like, what does she mean? Like, like when you know what somebody is saying, but you want to make them look dumb. Like, girl, get that, because Mariah talk like she hang around a lot of punks, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when Mariah's speaking that language that only Quad or Dr. Heavenly would understand. You know what I'm saying? That's how they like. Mariah is talking to Dr. Jackie like she used to talk to Quad. How they used to speak to each other. So it's like, your slip is showing. Your slip is showing. Dr. Jackie knew what Mariah was trying to say, but she wanted to make Mariah look like a fool, and she wanted to make Mariah look like a fool again by saying to Dr. Heavenly, what does she mean? You knew what she meant. You knew exactly what you wanted to make Mariah look like a ghetto ass hood rat bitch. That's what you was trying to do, Jackie. Anyways, Dr. Jackie starts crying. She feels bad because Dr. Heavenly and Simone have fallen out. Now, I will say this much. I have seen times where Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie, I think they were really friends, and I think they were all friends in real life, like on some real shit. I've seen them like posting like little videos of them like at the house, like on a random Sunday watching Married to Medicine. Like, I think they were real cool. I also put Mariah has been trying to argue with Jackie for some reason. I don't know why Mariah wants to argue with Jackie. Did y'all even notice? Like, I think it was last year when Mariah would always say stuff like, you remember when Heavenly was on her Christian walk or whatever she was trying to do when she was playing with God, okay? Talking about she was on a Christian walk or something. And Mariah would always say, whoever believes that Heavenly is on that Christian walk is full of shit they self. She said something like that. And I remember saying, Jackie was supporting Heavenly with her Christian walk or whatever she was trying to do. And I remember seeing like a couple of pictures online of Heavenly and Dr. Jackie in church, like not during the taping. You see what I'm saying? So I always felt like, well, not always felt like, now I feel like Mariah is really trying to go there with Jackie, and it's like you're barking up the wrong tree. Now, bitch, if it was me, I'm down for the shit. Okay? Bitch, I'm down for an argument. Girl, like, my thing is, Mariah, if you want to cause a scene or get some camera time, your best bet is to probably get into it with Heavenly. Because I think even at this point, Quad may give you a little something, but Quad probably gonna be like, bitch, I'm not worried about you. The person who you need to be getting start some shit with is Heavenly. That's the only way you're gonna get some camera time if that's what you're looking for. Dr. Jackie not gonna give you nothing. I'm not above the shit. Dr. Heavenly ain't above the shit. Dr. Simone ain't above the shit. It's a couple of bitches ain't above. A lot of y'all ain't above the shit either. Some of y'all all like Dr. Jackie. Some of y'all like Heavenly and me and Mariah. Bitch, we gonna argue. Okay? So, I don't know. Anyways, Dr. Heavenly says she wants to have this emergent tea where basically the ladies get together and air out their grievances. So anyways, Toya has a miscarriage. She had a miscarriage, I think, around 6 or 7 weeks. I thought the meanest thing was when Eugene said, and I'm sure he probably didn't mean to hurt Toya's feelings, or Toya probably didn't even feel anything. I don't know. But when he said that this was a failure, I was like, oh. I thought that was a little bit mean. So you would think that a doctor, I guess I would assume like a doctor would know the right things to say because you're used to having to comfort people for a living. So when your wife has a miscarriage, or you both have a miscarriage, I guess it's something that both of you feel. But I feel like the woman is. I feel like when a woman has a miscarriage, I would just assume that's a little bit differently for the woman because the woman actually has to go through it. You see what I'm saying? But for him to say basically like, oh, I'm gonna put this on the shelf with my other failures, like, okay. Anyways, Quad, Heavenly, and Contessa go out to have dinner. I love the blonde wig on Quad. I know some people said they didn't like it. I actually loved it when I first saw it. Quad says that she wants a penis that's long and hard. I said she made sure to put that out there because they said Dr. G had a baby dick. So I don't know how true that is, but I can believe it. Anyways, I thought it was funny when Dr. Heavenly said, they were talking about when you have sex with different men, how it leaves a spirit, or their spirit stays on you or inside of you. And Dr. Heavenly was like, well, thank God I only slept with one man, so I only got to worry about one spirit. I thought that was actually kind of funny. I'm sorry, I keep licking my lips and I cannot find my chapstick. That's why I stopped the video. That's why I stopped the video. And I don't feel like getting up and trying to look for it again because I ain't got no pants on. So anyways, Dr. Heavenly and Mariah arrive at the emergent tea. They're both dressed in blue. It was so funny because Dr. Heavenly was sitting over there like this. Alyssa, I guess she's gonna be the I can't think of the word. Basically the leader. Excuse me, y'all. I thought it was really decorated. I thought it was decorated very nicely. very nicely. The table was. I thought everything about it was very like. Oh, this is actually a cute little like house, and the setup and the decorations I thought were very, very nice. They had drinks, okay. Because I was thinking like I don't want to have drinks. Thank God, because you got to have drink. You know you got to have a drink with these bitches around, okay? When I come around, you better have a drink. Everyone is supposed to pull a card, and they're supposed to basically discuss their feelings on why they pulled. Oh my God, something's on my leg. Why they pulled the card. I put Mariah reminds me of the woman off Rugrats. It was a character on Rugrats, and she has all this in her mouth is on the side of her face. Mariah reminds me of some character off of Rugrats. I don't know who it is. Is it Angelica? Angelica Mama? Somebody who got the Star Wars mouth. Like, ugh. Anyways, Dr. Jackie was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dr. Jackie was wrong. The way Dr. Jackie said it at the opening honest was not like, do you think that Quad was telling the truth when she said that Mariah has participated in recreational drugs? She didn't say it that way. She said it, do you think Quad was wrong for letting us know that Mariah does drugs? That's how those are not her exact words, but that's what Jackie said. Like, that's what Jackie said. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, who you think telling the truth? So Mariah does have a reason to be mad at Jackie because, Jackie, you got on this platform that I'm sure probably a few thousand, maybe a few 100,000, I'm not sure, listen to. And so for you to say this and say it like it's factual, I can see why she could be upset at Mariah. I can see how Mariah could be upset at Jackie. Dr. Heavenly was wrong. I don't care what nobody say. Like, this is what I think Simone is trying to say. Yes, it is almost common sense that if a woman and a man is working and the man loses his job, even if he was laid off, quit, whatever, at some point, if the man is not working, the woman will more than likely probably start to feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Feel a little bit frustrated. Now, honestly, do I think that Simone can probably take care of that family on her own income? Yes, I do. I think when I look at their life, they don't have this extravagant lifestyle, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they just seem like a regular family that lives in a regular neighborhood. So I think that Simone could probably support that family off of her income. But of course, there may be some changes. Like, okay, we might have to cut back on, probably if we take 5 trips a year, maybe we can only take 4 now. You know, maybe our savings, so of course there are going to be some cuts because it's only one income coming in. But I just think that even when Simone probably let it be known to the world that yes, Cecil is not working, that does not mean that she made Cecil feel, I'm sure she probably did, because Simone don't give me that type of tea where she not gonna let Cecil know, like, nigga, you need to get your motherfucking job. But what I'm saying is, even if Simone told Cecil, nigga, you need to get off your ass and get a job, that doesn't mean that when she told Heavenly, that meant for Heavenly to open up her mouth and be like, yeah, Simone been telling me basically she mad because her nigga ain't got no job. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, now, not only is she probably complaining to Cecil about getting a job, now Cecil also know that she going around complaining to other bitches about him not having a job too. So yes, it is making the situation worse. And yes, I don't remember Simone ever complaining. I think she probably mentioned Cecil not having a job, but I don't remember Simone complaining about Cecil not having a job. And I think that when Simone says I came to her and, you know, as a friend, I think she meant like, bitch, I told her basically I was pissed off about the nigga not working. And she opened up her mouth. Do we all know it's common sense? Yes, it's common sense that I don't know one soul that would be okay if they man was not working. You getting your black ass up and your man laying in the bed still asleep? Girl, ain't no bitch going for no shit like that, especially not no black woman. What you doing? Baby, you better get up and do something. You better go out there and mow that grass. I don't know. We live in an apartment complex. Well, bitch, I don't know. You better go out there and help them because I don't know. You're not supposed to be laying on no goddamn bed while I'm getting my black ass up and going to work. So anyways, Toya is crying. I really don't understand. I don't know if she was still emotional about the pregnancy or what. Toya, and she was, then I was like, is she directing this at Contessa? Because, bitch, you just said that you and Contessa not friends. So why are you crying? I was confused. Quad. Let's go ahead and get into Quad. I need to find my chapstick for my next video because I can't get on video. I can't get on camera looking like this no more. Quad. Girl, you do too much. You do entirely too much. I literally just saw that she put something on Instagram about she hasn't said anything for 7 years, so now she's gonna have a voice. Quad. You was doing too much at that table. You are dramatic as fuck. She asked Simone out for dinner. Now this is where I really was like, Quad. If I was Dr. Simone, the way that me and Simone, the way that I would have, that probably would be, that more than likely, it wouldn't have been any hope for Simone. And if I was Simone, it wouldn't have been any hope for our friendship. It just wouldn't have been, because the way I would have cursed that bitch out at that table. You walk in an hour late. No text, no nothing. I text you like, hey girl, I'm here. Drink request. That's what Simone text Quad. Nothing back. You walk in, sit down, Simone, are we gonna give a hug? Like, what are we doing? We trying to, we give a hug, you just start to talking. Simone like, okay, we're not gonna have no small talk. Oh, girl, I gotta go to work in the morning. Bitch, I've been up looking at pussy all goddamn day long, delivering babies, bitch, writing prescriptions for chlamydia, bitch, making sure got bitches miscarried, like, I've been looking at pussy all day long, ho. You talk for 1 hour on TV. I'm not trying to lower Quad job. I'm not, because I would love to have a job on TV, okay? Not love to, but it would probably be nice and a nice little check to have a purple chair like Wendy. But what I'm saying is, like, you have to go to work in the morning. I'm sure Simone has probably been up all week delivering babies, playing with pussy. And so when you rush in an hour late, no apology, and you want to get straight to it, and then you start bringing up something from a goddamn crawfish boil. Bitch, what? Bitch, I done seen you 17,000 times since then. And you want to know why I was treating you the way I was treating you at the crawfish boil? Bitch, I forgot all about that crawfish boil. If you really want to know the truth, bitch, I forgot we even got into it. Now, that's one thing if you wanted to say, I want to know why you treated me like this a couple of months ago. You see what I'm saying? How much time has passed since that goddamn crawfish, whatever they had, the boil happened? A long ass time. Quad, girl, that girl, I see what people be saying. I'll be late. Sometimes I be late. But Quad, you do want to play the victim, and it's like, girl, nobody cares anymore. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that crawfish boil. Nobody. I keep wanting to say broil. Nobody gives a fuck about that crawfish boil. Crawfish boil. Boil. I'm sounding like Be Lovely. Crawfish boil. Anyways, nobody gives a fuck. You should have mentioned that a year and a half ago, bitch. Like, what are you doing? Like, I still love Quad to pieces. Quad is still one of my favorites. But I was looking at Quad real sideways today. Like, real sideways, like, bitch. Simone had every right to get up and leave. Like, bitch, I'm not about to do this with you. Like, girl, you trying to bring up... Girl, we supposed to be trying to figure out, I guess, where... Okay, now I will say this much. Yes, we need to figure out what happened in our friendship, but for you to try to go back all the way back there, I think it's some bullshit. I do. I think it's some bullshit. Yes, What happened in our friendship where we got to this point? Yes, we need to try to figure out the time where I felt like it was around. I don't know. But I feel like it's some bullshit for Quad to want to go all the way back there. What? Anyways, chat, that's just me. All right, y'all, bye.